Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, the 16-time world champion, respected in the industry and outside the industry, and has made major moves around wrestling and outside of it too, now stands accused of a horrific crime.
There was another situation that occurred with Ric Flair for me that was very uncomfortable. Ric Flair was naked in a cape only, and then he decided to come back to the galley to get a Coke, and then he wouldn't leave the galley. He had me back against the back door, and I couldn't move. I couldn't get away from him. I couldn't move. He was spinning around his penis, and he wanted me to touch it, and he took my hand and put it on him.
Ric Flair is not going to try to impose by force any sexual stuff onto anybody. He's just flaunting, styling and profile and doing like the Ric Flair stuff where everybody's going to laugh about it. But obviously someone took offense to it.
Way back in the day, it used to be called H-bombing, and it was halcyons. And I've seen so many guys dropping these H-bombs in the drinks in order to get the mark to pass out. They shave his head, they, whatever they do. Girls, local girls, were put out so the boys could have their way with them.
Sometimes, as a joke, Ric Flair would put on his robe, not wear anything else, and walk that aisle like Ric Flair, and then open it up.
Woo! That's the big high spot. I want to see Rick coming out naked in his robe, so he did it on the airplane for everybody, and that's what the guys want to see. That's what makes them laugh. I remember him crowding the flight attendant, like in the aisle way back there by the bathroom where it's like real skinny and you can't fit two people through there and stuff. I remember him like crowding her and trying to make her touch him and stuff.
And he kept me back there for I don't know how long, but it felt like a really long time. It wasn't short, like it was minutes. And I asked him to please stop, and he didn't. He wouldn't. I don't remember somebody really helping me except one. I believe Gold Dust, who had the mic. I do believe he told Ric Flair he should leave me alone eventually. He should leave me alone. And maybe that's why I didn't get as angry about the mic as maybe I should have. But I know there was another girl on the flight that was very upset about similar things that had occurred to her. She went to a lawyer, and then she contacted me and said I should do that as well.
If I filed a lawsuit for every time something like that happened to me, dear God, I would be in court for all my adult life.
My sense of it was that the company wanted to address this matter, take it off our books, do the right thing by those that have complaints, and then move on.
There was an agreement that was reached, and they offered us a settlement. My husband just didn't want the story told to the public, maybe just to protect our daughter, or him, us, I don't know. So he was very, very supportive of the settlement. It's sad that money has to be that compensation. Like, I think definitely truth and honesty and change is more powerful, but money is what ends up on the table, I think, and then it also buys you silence, which then can add to another layer of the guilt of a victim. Like it can be a cycle that's not good, perpetually bad.
If that's how she felt, maybe she should have not taken a payout and went to the fullest extent of the law to then truly put this heinous person in jail. My opinion.
Shortly after the film made by Vice was released, TNA Impact Wrestling released Tommy Dreamer indefinitely. He was asked to leave immediately and he will be suspended indefinitely. It is unknown whether Tommy Dreamer will ever return to TNA Impact Wrestling. The Nature Boy Ric Flair was released from WWE and all merchandise pushing has been cancelled, and Ric Flair's recent advertising campaigns have also all been cancelled. Ric Flair has been cancelled.